Yes, what's on your mind? Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malik's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them. I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed them. I didn't. Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense, am I? You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later. Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid. That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouthed aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
Down you go!
Discado sukikuba na bona na kachu. Tuya bijusku na jitanai. Ina kuna maruni. Jawana bota ayuat tahunga chakanki dora. Kachi uba batu konchi. Tom. Jawana bota ayuat tahunga.
No problem. Got it.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home. That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden. Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price. I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you. Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's... I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind... You could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. I can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I doubt it. You could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina and that's what... Goodbye and good luck.
Tong haitwam jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikito.
Look, I know we're trying to keep a low profile.
Kuyami juz chikata na patoga ya hulki kokogala jiji. Ga runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana Chi gratulo da bograshi ta kunjus takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu itabon.
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand.
Kachikun itahodonga. Ikinkuno batong abu. Achuta.
Sure.
아주
No problem. Got it.
Pudu, Tunirama na praka donko searcha chupapanki.
No problem. Got it.
Kuyami, juo tikchita na patokta, yafulke gogala jiji, kawana bora atugawa, kanki do rakun, watimi alabola.
No problem. Got it.
Hey there, what? Well, all right. My name's KotoR. I'm the janitor for this building. You look like an off-worlder. What happened? You get stuck here because of the... Don't know how much I can tell. Decent enough place to live, I guess. You also might want to check out the cantina. I used to go there when I was younger. Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets. I should get...
Yes, what's on your mind? I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary? No, I don't have a problem with it, really. Go ahead and interrogate me. No, I was just joking. Though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be honest. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective. Neither was I, to tell the truth. I was on board as an advisor for the most part. The battle began so fast it's anyone's guess as we lost the ship and a lot of good people. What? In the hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow? Not that bastard. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway? Well, that makes sense. Still, it seems a bit strange that someone who is a last-minute addition to the crew roster is one of the survivors. Don't be ridiculous. You've more than proved yourself since the crash. We wouldn't have made it this far without you, but still. No? Well, maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested a transfer. The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board, and hell, they practically took over the ship as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value ever, and I hate surprises. I expect you're right. I've got no real reason to suspect you of anything. Still, it's better to be safe than sorry, right? Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone. And I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things? All right. You're pretty damn tenacious. You know that? We'll talk about it, but later, right?
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This
I'll avoid what I can.
Don't bother me. I'm here on official Sith business.
No problem. Didn't work. Can't you see I'm busy with...
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you're welcome here. Do you require healing or medical supply? The terrible affliction has plagued Terrace for many generations. It is spread. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat-ghouls. There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Terrace were close to perfecting a cure. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat-ghoul disease could be wiped from the face. I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military... I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, but I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity. Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start... I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get... Of course. Just step over here and I'll show you what I have in...
No problem. Got it.
What are you doing? Don't go in there! That door is for employees only! You recognize these soldiers? But how? I guess I'd better tell you what's going on. I only hope this... Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so... Thank you for keeping my secret. I only wish there was more I could... I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to... Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the Rakghoul. Oh, come on. Everybody knows who Davik Kang. I prefer to think of him as a role model. He started with nothing, and now he's got it all. Credits, power, women. It's the Teresian dream, right? I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me? Or some off-world... Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just look...
If you find the Rakghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower...
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment.
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's...
But I don't have that much. How... No, help!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves. Hold on a second. Looks...
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going... Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare... I'm getting out of here before any more...
Welcome back. Are you... It will just take me a moment while I...
No problem. Got it.
Please, please don't hurt me. You don't... Here, I've got 50... You mean you're not here to... I don't think anyone can help me. I owe Davik money, and I've been hiding here ever since. But soon... Thank you!
Where did you hide those Sith uniforms? Did you sell them to the Teresian?
He offered to. He enjoyed.
You're a little too curious for your own good, civilian.
I know all about Sith interrogation.
I'm getting sick of your lies, you alien scum. We've got your ugly mug on a security tape from...
Uh-oh. I think the commander's losing his temper. I'm glad I'm out of here. It took me an hour to clean the bloodstains from my uniform. Just stay out of this if you know... Smart move. This is your last chance. Where did you hide those uniforms you stole?
Wonderfull hjälpa. Upptäcker kris. Ansvaret och riset åt mina andefatt.
Get in here. Search the room. What do you want, civilian? Do you have any You're awfully curious about this. Maybe a little too curious. I think you know more. Right, like I'm gonna believe that. A crate of Sith uniforms goes missing and you just happen to wander. You're part of some Teresian underground
Yes?
Ready?
Sure.
Ready?
Yes? No problem. Got it.
I remember when a person didn't have to worry about thieves rummaging through their...
You ain't supposed to be here. This ain't your home.
Don't hurt my fam. Don't hurt my family. Look, just take what you want and get out.
Where's this planet coming to?
Shouldn't you go to Laura?
Oh, this is rich.
Yeah, like he said. These streets...
A drink?
No way, forget it.
Out of our way, citizen. We're on official Sith business. Just stand aside if you know what's good for you.
A plague spreads through our streets. We cannot sit idly by while this pox infects.
Kin konshi kakachin awana wamata. Ni witimembo rangthong. Kipuna, bonana kichu. Kin ba mule radwana.
You'd think people would be a little more tolerant of others in this day and age. I guess stupidity and ignorance will never go out of style.
Genchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Watu yama kama wona henak nek. Bugra shak kunti chiwa chinapala mule. Tonki ba non tontek. Tun kin kun shi kakachin awana wamata. Nishi lat kuyami jvuk chikchita na patogta. Kakin cha na kwat na bon kon. Wana kumbes chi pala mulek. Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Mucha shakapaka. Yi ki kun no ba muladrak. Tanga bok sha nak nong.
Friends and fellow humans, I bring you a warning of a great plague spreading across our planet. Please, my name is KotoR. Will you join? I am speaking of the hideous-looking aliens who walk the world of Taris. That is why I, KotoR, have formed the... You are like all the rest. You will not see...
Come on, we should keep moving. Kook or no, people like him can make...
This elevator is off limits. Only Sith, but it's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith patrols. If you were supposed to have them, you'd know where to get them. Now, move along.
We're gonna need some kind of disguise.
No problem. Didn't work.
Another patrol heading down to the lower city, eh? You better watch yourself. Those gangs will take a shot at anyone, even us. It's too bad we don't have...
Karatumpa kunpa yiyamok.
Ichuta!
Ready.
What?
What?
Sure. Yes?
What?
Yes?
Ha! How'd you like that? What?
Yes? No problem. Didn't work. No problem. Got it.
Kipuna! Chibedwana ni bobo. Tonghai tuam Gigi yumalit pa ang ninkotu. Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu aitha odunga. Inkin kuno bamulirachi. We itha nadana itya. What? We itha nadana Takum justak miki grabel mogo.
Kachi chu ay donga to mana tota. Aku jigratuk pol watawama mulira king konjo peshak no bamuli. Tonghay tuam jiji yumalit pa ang ningkotu.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Kawana bota ayuat. Tagwa tang KotoR. Topa tabung kwalya agat rabodan ni.
No problem. Didn't work. What? That hurt. I bet.
How'd you like that?
What?
Ready.
Sure.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra. Tangi wama chikona. Tonki pa nonku nek abog.
Ci gratulo da pograshi oniu kachi kun ida hodon. Run.
Go away.
Chiska nichu. Kimba muli ra ji. Kimba.
Kipuna. Kavatum.
One.
Oscar. Chiska nichu.
Kipuna. Kavatumpa ku palia muka.
Two.
Kiyokaku. Kimba muli ra ji.
Une. Hudu. Rananu prata.
Three.
No! No!
Go away. One. Two. Smart.
I can't wait for the big swoop race. I hear the Vulkars have a new engine that's gonna break all the records.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the... I don't normally go for these alien girls, but I've had some bad You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. I can't let her get away with what she did. What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik, although I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. Well, I guess you may be right. Besides, I've noticed some of the girls around here are giving me the cold shoulder since all this started. Don't worry, I'll stick to my end of the...
Mucho shakapaka, ye ki kun no ba muladra ki chichon. Mucho shakapaka, ye ki kun no ba muladra ki chichon.
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like bantha poodoo. Who you call a little girl, Tuba Face? Just a sec, boys. Zalbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects. Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the extra... You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I...
Uchua Penki, Tony Tuama Ki Muli Rock. Coba. Patoga yak fuli kokala Gigi. Tingkuin koka tongkit wana G satkat agi inko tune. Smilia. Tingku. Kimba no konik dota. Pati. Kaki.
Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new. It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Terrace, so I just sort of got...
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars.
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the... We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower...
So we noticed. Still, you seem...
When I met up with Zalbar, it seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his... Well, you came to the right person. If you want... KotoR's one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy. He's killed more... He hangs around Zach's bounty office, but I don't think he's looking for work there. All the postings there are small time. I figure Callow's been hired by Davik to do a special job for the exchange. Davik's part of the intergalactic crime syndicate, but I guess everyone knows that. But I hear he's got a new ship for his smuggling operation. I don't know much about space travel, but I hear that ship's fast enough to break the...
Where would he keep it?
If Davik does have a ship, he's got it locked up in his estate. Nobody gets in there, except the people working for Davik. You going? Yeah, just dive. Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on.
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata, bonanakti umpa do puntakrita, akti kondo. Kipuna, bonanakichu, kinpa mulera dwana, dong kinpa tangabun shan omnang, wanga kun. Witimembo rang thong, mulera on shadforing. Kin kun shi kakachin awana wamat rundi ichawa tombola.
Takum just tak miki grabel moko. Runda di hotonga kun hankadi.
Genchopa chawi tikchok twis yun kun. Watuyama kama wona henak nek. Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kum kiba bu mulera.
Dumpa ku paliamu kapata. Puno na jaku. Ikung kono bule marachiko. Tung na mung siya nunya. Kababolpa mulji kunna.
Kavadumpa kapaliamo na pata. Bonan witimem borang tong. Mulira on shaturing
Boragantong. Mulira.
witimem borang tong. Mulira on shaturing.
Chikun idahado.
Shagji kina lord.
Uja hadonga.
Mokao dangya foki.
Takum justach miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita motunga.
Gigi hakuji lord chakin kuna. Vamole jiko. Witimem borang tong. Mulira on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzi tse. Ika krotu hakujije.
What do you want now? Find...
Kipona, onana kachi chonai, rundi hautonga tong kimbanang. Chiyoka kolmo. Kachi chonai hautonga, taukum chibeluanani bobo. Paris Manaris, Donjonea Hakono, Mulera Yonunaze.
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that, as long as we don't end up on...
Tunira Manu Prata Tuncho, Searcha Toma Toma.
Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is...
Kachi Chonai Fahodunga, Taukum Justak Mike Grabil Mogo. Rundi hautonga tonki badang kongek. One. Kachi chonai hautonga kipona. Ona naikacho. Kimba mulera tuana. Tau tunira manu prata tunkyo. Searcha toma toma. Tunira manu prata tunkyo. Searcha chiyoka kolmolera. Tava pudo. Tunira manu prata tunkyo. Searcha toma toma. Taris manaris. Donjonea hakono. Tava tumpa kulpiyeyamo. Chibeluanani bobo.
You can't just walk in here. This is the hidden back base. How do I know you're not a Vulkar spy sent to kill Gadon Thek? A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's between the Sith conquest and the Vulkar gang war. Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like... Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gadon. Go in and speak to Gadon if you want.
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to... Ah, so you want to play this the hard way. Okay.
Tunipudu. Rana no prata dunk no sercha. Ichua penki.
I knew you boys would see reason.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Canderous. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call...
Those Vulkars are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug. They actually think being in that pathetic little... Gadon keeps his hidden Becks in line, but Brezhik's getting dreams of grandeur. If Davik... Sorry, but I don't have time to stick around here anyway.
Yes? 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 How'd you like that?
Hold on there, civilian. Only those with official... Unless you've got the proper security papers, you... Good. They don't have time. Hold on. Where do you think you're going? I don't know how they do things in the upper city, but down here, so just...